Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, February 8th, 2021, and I am just smiling ear to ear. Smiling ear to ear. I can't remember the last time I was just happy. What a Sunday I just had. Woo! I got to tell you, man, I've never been so wrong in my life. A lot of you guys probably think that I'm going to gloat. I was so wrong about the balance bike. You know, I took my daughter out to the park, and I figured it out finally. You got to take them after they get bored with it when they're on, the level. What am I talking about here? Tom Brady won his 7th fucking Super Bowl. Woo! Brady to Gronk twice. Woo! Leonard Fournette running that fucking ball just like I said. Just like I fucking said. Oh, I try to be humble, people. I can't on this one. I told you motherfuckers since back in November how beatable a team like Kansas City was. I told you. I fucking told you. Bill Belichick coaches the Cleveland Browns. They win that fucking game. They just didn't stick with their game plan to run. That's what you do. It's what you do. It's what the fuck I said. Oh, God damn it. I feel good. Sorry. Tom Brady, 7 rings. 7 rings. He's one behind Belichick now for all you fucking cunts. Had a buddy of mine just going, oh, Bill Belichick's probably drinking gasoline right now. Bill Belichick has 8 rings. Okay? Tom Brady just passed Michael Jordan. It's unfucking believable. I've never been... I was rooting for Tampa Bay in that game. It was like the Patriots were playing. That's how much I gave a shit. I couldn't believe it. I was actually upset with myself. And when they went for it, for that fucking touch, when they went for it on 4th and goal in the second quarter, my family had to leave the room. I was like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They don't get it. Why would you do that? I just realized that's the Wahlberg line when his mother's tearing down his posters in Boogie Nights. Don't do it. Why would you do that? Stop it. That's literally, I bitched about them having 3 points in their back pocket in a fucking championship game and not kicking that field goal. I bitched about that till about 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's when I could finally relax. Because that's how good Kansas City's offense is. But I got to tell you, to a fucking T. They did exactly what the fuck a stand-up comedian said they were going to do. That's not bad. Come on, people. You got to give it up, okay? I'm gonna gloat on this one. Double Tyreek. Let fucking Kelsey beat you underneath. He's going to get a bunch of yards, but he's not going to get it all on one fucking play. Then even if Kansas City comes out and scores quick, you don't lose your composure. Stick with the fucking run. Wear down their fucking defensive line. You're going to be running downhill, getting first downs, chewing up clock in the second fucking half. It's exactly what the fuck happened. Oh, Freckles won some fucking money on that Super Bowl. I bet the coin toss, heads. Oh, fuck, I missed the Gatorade. I said blue Gatorade. I think I lost on that one. I didn't go red. It just seemed too obvious. Both teams had red, you know. And I know that Gatorade didn't make pewter. And the blue I always thought tasted pretty good. Oh, the lime. I should have gone with the lemon lime. I don't even know what. I mean, maybe I won. I have no idea. I didn't even look. I was just so fucking excited. And seeing Brady to Gronk for 2 touchdowns. And then Antonio Brown, who Patriots Nation still loves. Even though you got that victory against the Dolphins, in 2019 or whatever. I don't know. All my Pats friends that are all Pats fans are going fucking nuts. We're all so happy for the guy. So don't believe any of this fucking bullshit. I saw on the NFL Network or some crap. They were like, how do Patriots fans feel? And these fucking assholes already had their minds made up of how Pats fans felt. So they had to look and sift until they find 6 fucking jerk-offs that will say what they wanted them to say. You should have seen these Pats fans. They look like they went to fucking the Patriots pro shop. They had so much Pats gear on. I'm calling bullshit on it. It's like if your girlfriend broke up with you, then she invites you to the wedding. Nobody says that. Nobody said that. But, they went out and the same way anytime back in the day when they would show a Patriots game, they used to they'd go down to the beach and they'd show a lighthouse. I can tell you, dude, My 27 years I lived in Massachusetts, the only lighthouse I ever saw was when I came back 4 years later and they built a fake one at Gillette Stadium. Making us all out to be lobster fishermen and tying sailor knots and eating clam chowder. Whatever the fuck it is was, like everybody in New York's going, hey, I'm walking here. I'm holding a hero. And everybody in Philly, all they do every day is just stand in line for a steak and cheese. It's so fucking stupid, but that's what they do. Anyway, I'm all over the map here. I am so fucking happy for Tom Brady, Gronk, Tampa, the fans of Tampa. That was just, Jesus Christ. The amount of Brady bashers throughout the guy's fucking career, I've just never seen anything like it. And this is the one I think that he needed that'll just fight. It'll even shut Jim Irsay up, I think. What the fuck are they going to say now? The guy beat Drew Brees in New Orleans, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers in fucking Lambeau. And then he beat the next greatest quarterback ever, Patrick Mahomes. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. Reminds me of when Eli and the Giants beat the Patriots, undefeated Patriots. They beat Dallas in Dallas. They beat they were a wild card team, I think, and they beat somebody else. I think the Cowboys in Dallas. And then they beat the undefeated Patriots. Just as far as undeniable championships, I put it up with those 2008 Giants. And I never thought the 2008 Giants got their due because it wasn't that they won. It was that the Patriots lost because they were undefeated. And I really feel if we had one loss and went in there, they would have got the respect they deserved. And God knows Eli never did with the fucking New York media. They used to talk about that guy, right to the end of his career, like he never won anything. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird. The East Coast media is brutal. It's fucking brutal. Boston is just as brutal. At least it was when I was there. So, God damn, what a fucking game. Just to watch them execute it so fucking perfectly. The whole Patrick Mahomes to no touchdowns, no touchdown passes. He had like 100 yards in the first half. It was just textbook. Okay? So there you go, all you young football fans. Remember this Super Bowl. Okay? I'm not taking anything away from the Chiefs, but I'm telling you, when you have an unbelievable offense but only a decent defense, you are beatable. And the deeper you go into the playoffs, the more beatable you are because the better the team you play week after week after week. And they finally, everybody knows how to beat them. The AFC just does not have a fucking team either with experience. Cleveland is the fucking team. With the right coaching and a little more experience can match up with a team like that. And as I said, I saw you just saw Tampa Bay beat Kansas City. You saw the Giants beat the undefeated Patriots in 2008 or whatever the fuck it was. 2001, you saw the Patriots beat the greatest show on turf. You saw the Dirty Birds beat the 15-1 Vikings. Fucking Randall Cunningham and Randy Moss looking like juggernauts went into their own building and beat them. All the way back. Run and gun Bills. Giants beat them. Fucking Elway with all his fucking receivers. Giants shut them down. The next year, the Redskins shut them down. I've just seen it time and time again. I saw the 49ers shut down Dan Marino, 48 touchdown passes back when that fucking meant something. In 5,000 yards, they came out in 84 and beat them. I saw the Raiders come and beat the Redskins. You've just seen it time and time again. A defense, what's a running game, you just have them sitting on the sidelines like fucking Bernie Sanders at the inauguration. All right, I am done gloating, okay? I was so fucking right about that game, and I got the money in my pocket tomorrow to prove it. I never talk shit, but here's the balance, which I was trying to do. I was trying to come on this podcast and be humble. I really was, but I was just so fucking excited. The game literally just ended 15 minutes ago. And then I came home, and I played with my son, and he's killing it. Like, he's going to be walking soon. He's way ahead of it because he's trying to keep up with his sister. And then I watched the New England Buccaneers, the Tom Brady Patriots, Tom Brady Buccaneers win a Super Bowl. Absolutely amazing. My condolences to Kansas City fans. You know, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. And I got to say, Patrick Mahomes, I've never seen a guy get off the level of accurate throws, doing like a fucking 360, a fucking pirouette, and then just slinging the ball. And he's still, like, people have a chance. And that last one hit that guy off the face mask. Now, in defense of the receiver, like the defender's hand went right in front of his face right before the ball got there, you know. That was the only time I've ever seen that look on his face, when he was sitting on the ground. And if you're a Kansas City fan, it's great that he experienced that, because that is a feeling you never want to feel again. And he's going to probably be going even harder next year. So I don't think by any stretch of the means they're done. But I would think that they might try to add shore up their defense a little bit. I did think it was hilarious. The redheaded dude, the ginger, the center on the on the fucking Buccaneers, was riling up that guy on Kansas City, and he pushes him. And always, I know it is, they hear a commotion and then they look and then they see you respond, and seeing Brady laughing, where it's just like, yeah, man, that happens every time. You got to know not to do that. What it is just, I would think if I would like to, I know I would retaliate because I have too much of a temper. But if you have an even keel, if you play sports, this is what if somebody does some shit like that to you, you got to go Sicilian on them. You don't go right then. You let them think about what they did. And 10 minutes later, a quarter later, when nobody's looking, then you get them. You don't go hothead Irish guy. Punch him right back immediately, because you're going to get caught. And I love that the redheaded dude hit the dude, then he gets hit back, and right as he gets hit back, he points like, can you believe he just did this? It reminded me of like in hockey, when you got guys that their job is to go out there and just stir it up and just get people to get all pissed off and everything. So anyway, I can't. I think this might be my favorite championship Brady ever won. Just as forget the fact that he put us on the map. Just to see a guy as great as him move on from the team that you never thought he would leave, go to another team, not only make the playoffs, not only win a playoff game to tie what Joe Montana did with the Chiefs, oddly enough, to go on and beat, like, Drew Brees, part of, I would say, Brady's generation, right? He was a little bit later, but pretty much his generation. And then the next generation's best guy, right? And then and now this generation's best guy on one playoff run, all on the road. Now, granted, they weren't like the big sold-out crowds, but still, unfucking believable. So, such as a sports fan, that was something else to watch.